Hey, just gonna wait for some people to pop in, see if they're interested in playing a little game.
Caught my curiosity. Can we describe what's happening in what picture?
I just realized I was talking and I was muted. Did you hear what I said? Because you asked me what pictures, right? And
Yeah, yeah, no, I didn't hear what you were saying.
okay, so I was saying like it is not meant to be like can you describe like what's happening here kind of thing. It's meant to be uh I don't know, like I'll put up a picture of like an ice cube, and I'll be like, what's happening here? Or I'll be like, can you describe this picture or something, whatever. And you'll be like, this is a picture of what my girlfriend's hands feel like or something. You know what I mean?
Okay, I got it.
It's meant to be like a funny thing, not like I necessarily like, can you accurately describe what this is or something?
Okay, so like a wrong answer is only kind of thing.
Yeah,
Have
yeah,
some fun with have some fun with it.
yeah. There is not gonna be any right answers here. I wouldn't want a right answer. The right
Yeah,
answer
no,
is
that's fine.
wrong.
I think I'm
Yeah.
with you, Logan. I think I'm with you, Logan. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, I'm just getting some pictures together so you can. Okay. Oh, I got one. Here's one. Okay, so I'm gonna retweet. I'm gonna retweet this picture. Just like like an example, and just like post like under it, and like tell me like what's happening here exactly. Um, just a second. Ba, 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 ba. Um, actually, I'm not gonna quote tweet. Hey, can you guys see that little I can't see the box for some reason. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. Anyways, okay, here's uh picture number one.
Where are you
Can
posting it? In the comments?
you yeah, just in the comments under the
Yeah, but
tweet for this space. Just a second. Can you describe what sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. Can you describe what's happening?
this like a test.
What let's see. All right, here we go. All right, I sent it. So it's there at the bottom of the comment for this space. Oh, where did Ocean go? You saw the picture?
Yes. So what I'm seeing there is clearly an ape that's been shocked or surprised by something. I don't know. What do you want, Logan?
I don't see no
What do you
picture.
think?
Okay. So here, let me tell you how you're like meant to answer it. So you'll be like, oh, this is a picture of my wife when she gets out of bed or something.
Right, listen up, Logan, brother. If that's my wife when she gets out of bed, I'm going to get a club and that's it. Sorry, mate.
She ain't getting back in.
That's what the whole thing is. That we're just bullshitting. So
Okay, that's cool. I'm
I
worried I
mean,
might say the wrong thing.
no, but you don't got to tell me. You need to make a comment under the picture, and then I'll go ahead and I'll put like a timer, and like I'll read off the comments, and like the person with like that has like the funniest comment wins.
I still don't see the picture.
Really? Okay.
I see a one by the little comment button at the bottom.
So, I mean, what happens when you click on it?
It just shows this space. It just says game show. What can you describe? Right? Like the
Right. Okay. So yeah, under that you should see the comment, like the thread where I show picture number one in the picture, like it's the comment, it's a little tweet under it. You don't see that? Okay. Sometimes that happens. Like you might need to like I don't know, refresh the app or I'm not sure, refresh something.
yeah, it's weird.
Hey, so Nora, what we're doing is we're playing I don't you probably seen this, maybe not, but like if you look in the corner there, like you can see like where our thread is for this thing, right? And so I'll post a picture of like something like what's happening here, right? And it's just a picture of some random thing, what's up, whatever. And you put everyone puts like a comment of like what's going on here. In this specific example, it's like a funny ape, right? And so I was telling him like you could be like, this is like what my wife looks like when she gets out of bed, or another guy can be like, uh, this was I don't know what I don't know, funny stuff, just like whatever you think's like the funniest thing to you. And so like I'll put like a timer, maybe like a minute, or I don't know, maybe not a timer, just until everyone says they're done or something. And then I'll read off all the comments of what people put, and like the person that's like the funniest like wins that round. And that's kind of how the game's played. Yeah, okay, so Nora, you got it. You fucking got it. And a person named Steven, I don't know if they quite got the way you're meant to play the game. Yeah, I just hit a little too on the nose with that one. Definitely is an overweight monkey with lipstick. There you are, right. But yeah, I think I could figure that one out.
How do you think this game's going so far, Logan?
I've never played it before, so I don't know. It's just gonna take a
I can
while for people to
tell.
like realize like what
I can
exactly
tell.
is going on here. People are, I don't know. I don't want to
No,
like be pigeonholed as like a guy that like just likes going into like UFO spaces, maybe. I don't know. I
no,
guess
it's
me.
fantastic. Oh no, it's fantastic, my friend. Let's keep going. I think we can. Next picture, please.
All right. All right, so we'll just keep going, I guess. Hey, Roswell, did you make a guess on that picture I posted? You don't have to. If you just want to just I'll just watch what's going on here. I'll go ahead and post up another picture right now. You know what I'll do also, so you don't have to hear me think out loud, is Just a second. All right, that'll do. All right, picture number 2. All right, number 2's up.
This whole spaces thing.
Yeah, no pressure. It's all good.
Looks like you posted a picture of my boss.
Okay, so yeah, I would say like we should all just like say it out loud, but then I don't know, everyone still has to comment, so it might get in the way of other people's ideas of like what they want to comment. It could be, so we'll just wait until like I don't know, a little bit after I've posted it, yeah? Or I don't know. There's not like any solid rules. I'm just kind of playing it by ear.
They're good rules, actually, Logan. I ain't got a clue what's happening here. Except I can't stop chuckling, Logan. I can't stop laughing. I love that picture. Oh, keep it going, brother.
I'm trying to find like some like good like game show music or something. All right, hold on. Hey, can you do me a favor? If you see someone like join up in here, I'm kind of not looking at the screen exactly because I'm posting the pictures. So if someone just pops in and wants to say say hello, maybe just shout if I don't let them on after. I don't know. All right, so I'm posting another one. You guys can just like lightning round it. Just keep going, and then I'll read it after like a few pictures instead of going one by one or whatever. Number 3.
Jeopardy music would be good.
Is that too loud?
No, that was good.
This is the suspense timer music.
It's good to hold spaces like this too, Logan. People need to lighten up some, have some
Yeah,
fun once in a while. Fucking get a laugh.
definitely. It doesn't always got to be about fucking drama and like can you believe what they are fucking saying now? Oh my god.
I know. Now the latest one with the Queen is like, who fucking cares?
Oi, Oh,
I personally don't.
sorry, guys. Logan, some music for you. So, Logan, input Benny Hill music. That's what you need. Benny Hill music. Over your
That's fucking great.
Okay, I think I found it.
Whatever happened to Benny Hill? That was a fucking great show.
Yeah, I don't know why it ended.
It was nuts. It was definitely nuts. Over here in here, oh, it was nuts. Problem is with Benny Hill now, it's not PC. It's like the way it depicted women wasn't very good, to be fair.
Yeah, but it was all in fun too, right? But you're right. It was a little more acceptable at the time. Nowadays, people would be fucking trying to hang him for that shit.
Exactly, yeah, they would. But at the time, I think what we need to remember, it was perfectly harmless. It perfectly harmless, but it was fucking funny. It was
Exactly.
funny.
Exactly. That was just all fun. Oh, hey, hey, future, just coming into the room. We're playing a game show where Logan is posting up some pictures, and every time he posts some, describe what you're seeing with wrong answers.
Can I just add as well? We're not sure if this game show's going very well. Come on, Logan, let's beef it up, brother.
Oh, there's
Okay,
Sim
now
came in.
fair game. I haven't been talking about like what this is like very very rough. Um, so what some woman in a bar look like before I start drinking is the chicken one.
Yeah,
Uh,
I put that, but it should have been what the skinny girls look like.
that's true.
Well, it is. Once you get the beer goggles going, they all fucking look good, right?
Yep. It's so weird how true that is. My wife after shrooms. That's shrooms, right? Oh, I get it. Yeah. Oh, the guys on the park bench. Okay, number three is yeah, I don't see one for that yet. Number
I
four,
don't
yes,
even
I'm
see
seeing.
number three.
No. Oh, um, let's see, number one, and then
Oh,
under.
there. Now I see it. Now I see number three.
Okay, so yeah, click. So it's gonna be in the comments for the picture of the picture before it. I guess that is, unless I should do it like a different way. Yeah, I've never done it this
Oh,
before, so I'm not quite sure how to go about it. Uh, park bench. Okay, so yeah,
okay.
there's two pictures left for you guys to do.
Yeah, I see two of them now. The park benches. Hmm.
Oh yeah, they're both park benches. One's the dude with like a beer in his hand and a dog, and the other one's just two dudes hanging. Yeah, maybe they were too similar. Could see what kind of theme I was going for at the time. All right. Let's see. But yeah, I saw this. A friend of mine invited me to this show last weekend, and it was not a show. It was a space that was doing this. I guess they do it like on a. Oh wait, is today Saturday? No, today's Friday.
No.
But they did it last Saturday, and it was probably like the most hilarious space I've ever been in. So I thought I'd give the game a try. But I guess it's got to kind of be like a an organized like production kind of thing, because the way he had it was like a proper game show.
So what's happening so far? I've lost my track. Sorry. I'm enjoying this game show, Logan. Thank you. Keep it up. Thank you.
I'm actually just wondering about these pictures, about the realism of them, and I'm
Oh, we're
thinking, what the
laughing.
fuck are these people doing out here?
Oh, Logan, you're the best, man. We're laughing at least. That's great. You made my day.
Yeah, nothing going on. I was waiting for you guys to answer the pictures and just looking at some other pictures as we're just chilling.
Oh, man, I'm chilling with you, brother.
Yeah, I woke up like I don't know, like 20, 30 minutes ago, and no one had a space open, so I figured I'd just pop one open and I don't know, just have some fun, I guess.
Hey, I'm having fun, mate. Thank you. This is so random. And we still don't know what we're frigging doing, but keep it going, brother.
I mean, hey, you guys should send me some pictures if you want me to post them, or just maybe post your own pictures, and I'll participate in the game too.
So basically, your game show, this page.
What do you mean? My game show, this page?
Oh, we should fill Zim in on what's going on. If Logan's posting up pictures in the comments, and you're supposed to describe what you're seeing with wrong answers only. Trying to have some fun with it.
I'll put a picture in if that's all right, Logan.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
We're Joseph. I don't Ambrosio. You guys are from England, right?
Not me. I'm in Canada.
So,
Yeah, I
Logan,
don't know why I would think you're from England.
I'm in England and I live about, as the crow flies, I live 8 miles from Stonehenge. So that's where I live, my friend.
Oh, you know what? I heard that in Stonehenge, like in the parking lot, they got like the oldest something in the parking lot. That's like you know what I'm talking about?
So what's there? So that's the first. It's the first evidence of human activity on that site. So what's there? There's 3 post holes, and they're about. So these posts are about 4 foot in diameter. So what they estimate by the depth of the holes, they had basically what they're thinking. They had 3 tree trunks, about 4 foot in diameter, and they were about 80 foot high. Obviously, they think, "Ooh, we can go down the path of totem poles. Maybe, maybe not." But there was definitely 3 thick tree trunks, 80 foot high, and that's what got them there first. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, have you ever gone to meditate over at Stonehenge?
I had an experience at Stonehenge, which I've never ever shared with anyone, but here's a good space. I've been there, which I would recommend to you guys. If you ever put it on your bucket list, go to Stonehenge on the summer solstice, because when you got 10 or 20,000 people there drumming, it's like, I mean, you'd have about 40, 50 people drumming, and when they're drumming with the sun coming up, it's like nothing you could imagine. It's just magical, definitely. But as for my experience, which I will share if I may, so
Hold on, let me stop you before you do. When you're talking right now, can you hear your own echo? Because my mic is on, so it might pick up your echo. Do you know what I mean?
I don't
Can
know.
everyone else hear what he's saying fine without an echo? Joseph?
Yeah, it's fine. That echo might have come from me. My phone just rang.
No, no.
I'll be right back because as I answered the phone, it was weird. I'm talking to somebody, but I could still hear this space. So I'm gonna leave and come right back for a minute.
Oh yeah, you can't do both at the same time. No, I don't hear an echo. I thought maybe you did or somebody else. Just wanted to make sure there wasn't one before he started his story.
No, but I'll be right back. I just have to speak to my realtor.
All good. And so, what kind of story is this? Your name's Ambrosio?
Ambrosius means nectar of the gods.
Oh, I thought that was Ambrosia.
Yeah, but you've got Old English and it's Ambrosius. But who knows? Who knows what's correct?
Yeah, words are only, there, I don't think there is a correct. What's correct is what most people use, right?
Yeah, that's correct. But what do we know?
Because I mean, language is fluid. There's no, it's not correct.
The
It's whatever
beautiful.
the colloquially is used, I guess. Or
Well, here's a random bit of knowledge for you, like a did you know, which something that really surprised me was it was only passed in law in Britain in 1398 that you had to speak full English. So basically, if you went to court and you spoke the language you and I are talking, Logan, but the lawyers, the judges, they won't be, which I didn't know. They were speaking freaking Latin. They were still speaking Latin. So what chance did you have in a doc? Someone's talking to me and you in Latin. We got no chance, and that really surprised me to learn that
and
little. No,
what year was that?
it was about 1398, 13th century. Something that really surprised me when it was like a factual law in England or Britain. You
Latin?
mothers, yeah, you have to speak English. It's crazy. I know. It's nuts.
Hey, oh, you know what? I wanted to ask you. You're from England. What's the whole thing with the Queen over there? Is it like a nation in mourning, or is it like, hell yeah, she's dead, that bitch?
No, it's a real. I suppose you've got to think of her legacy as a
I don't really know
as
much about her, to be honest.
well as a young woman. She fought in the war. She drove Land Rovers, tea trucks during the war for the soldiers in Britain, the Land's Army. So she was involved in that. And really, we're in mourning because she was a during. Yeah, she was on another level to us, you and I, Logan. But she could empathise with us. I think that's her legacy, and that's why everyone here. It's not like, oh, thank fuck for that, she's gone. It's like, oh my god, this is like a big change. Like with the lockdowns and COVID and the wars that are going on, it's kind of like that. It's a a shift change. I don't know. That's the only way I can explain it. Here in England and Britain, it's a big change, to be honest with you.
No, I mean I understand because I mean like I guess it would be similar to like the people maybe not too similar, but like like when like JFK got assassinated or something, but JFK
Exactly,
happened. But,
exactly. As I would say to you, my friend,
but JFK was
like
only
it
going to
was.
be there for
Yeah,
4 years. The Queen Elizabeth was there for like 80.
well, bonkers thing. Like she's been queen all my entire life. That's all I've known from like when I was knee high to a grasshopper to the age I am now. All my frigging life, and it's like whoa. And now I've got to call someone king, and that doesn't even though Britain was built on kings, but actually what built Britain was the queens. Elizabeth, Queen Victoria, and obviously good old the first Queen Elizabeth. For some reason, yeah, it's a weird one, my friend. It's a weird one.
Do you think that the monarchy will die? Do they want it to die?
I think one thing about this country, I would say that I live in, that sets it apart is we love our pomp and ceremony, and we can only have that with the monarchy. Without the monarchy, we've got no pomp and ceremony, if you know what I mean. I know it's an odd thing to say, but I would definitely say, yeah, that it'll never die. I don't think it will die. I can't. No, the monarchy will never die in Britain. Weirdly, no, it won't.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Every country has their traditions. What make the country like feel like home.
Yeah, definitely, definitely, I agree.
What's up, Zim?
Hey, I'm out at my garage, so my Hughes net, which is what like the worst internet, is what I'm on. So let me know if I'm lagging.
No, you sound good, friend.
Well, it's
Hey, what's up,
sunny out,
Chris?
a blue sky. That I finally have internet. I have another one that the wife uses. That's a better setup, but this is daytime here and she's working. So yeah, the whole royal family thing. Like you said, maybe not an assassination, but the other thing about the Queen is she's been there since pre World War II. She's been through all modern history, really. So it is like losing a. It's like losing a family member, even, you know.
That's really true. It is. That's the weird thing for me. It's like whatever I think of the royal family, blah blah blah. It's like it's really like a big sea change. I can't explain it. It's like you've lived 20 years of your life, 30, 40, 50, 60 years of
Anything
your
but
life.
how old
She's
was
been there
Queen
constant.
Elizabeth? Was she like 96? They say I don't remember.
Yeah, 96. Yeah, she come on the throne at the age of 25. So that's a long time.
Damn, she saw a lot of stuff. That woman. Wow.
Remember, she met your main man, the first one, your president after Roosevelt. Oh, what was his name? So think of it that way for you guys in America. She met your first president after Roosevelt. Was it Truman? So she's met all of those presidents after him. She sat and chatted with JFK. It's like when you mentioned it earlier, Logan, or somebody did. Think about that. She sat and chatted with JFK and Jackie Onassis. Do you know what I
And
mean? That's
Churchill.
like, yeah, exactly. It's like, she really liked Churchill. That was her favourite, by the way.
My God, I can't think of like anyone cooler that could possibly die now. That's a lot. That was alive.
Well, here's another nuts one for you, Logan, actually. This is another nuts one, right? And I try and wrap my head around it. So when she came on the throne, she met veterans from the Boer war. The frigging Boer War. People are still alive from that brutal, shitty war in South Africa. And that's like 18, whatever it was, 1870s, 1880s. That's nuts.
Years ago, I lived with my parents and my grandmother, and she was 97 when she passed in 1999. And she literally she was born in 1902. And we're sitting there talking about space flight and all the other stuff, and she'd flown, and she worked through World War One. The amount of history she had, I wish I would have written down more of her stories. One time she went out with Ray
I,
Bolger, the scarecrow. She dated Ray Bolger, my grandma.
Damn.
I so agree with you on that. I so 100% agree with you on that. My earliest memory as a child was one of my great grand. She was like 105 or something, and I just remember going into this room, and it freaks me out because she was surrounded by cushions and everything. But like you just said there, oh my goodness, I wish I could have talked to her about her life. She was like 105. It was some ridiculous age, and I just thought, oh my God, what experience. She goes back into the middle 18th century. Yeah, I agree with that. I'd love to talk.
Did anyone ever do like a documentary on the Queen of like interviewing her about like all the cool shit she like, because she must have had some like awesome conversations with like people from history, right? Like I would want to like know like what kind of shit did you like do and see and say, you know? What did they say?
I suppose a good question we could ask her, because she was just like a teenager, and you think about it, Adolf Hitler was coming over the frigging horizon. At the end of the day, that motherfucker was coming our way, and she was there. And I'd love to ask her what the hell she must have thought then. Well, I don't know. Was she scared, frightened, or what? I don't know.
I think in the U.S. we're so caught up in our revolution was against Great Britain and all that. So, but it seems like in the other English speaking countries, I mean, there's four other countries I think that considered her a monarch still. Something like that. I don't know the legality of it.
Those were the Commonwealth countries, right? That considered her the queen and leader and all of that. So that's a highly controversial topic at the moment for a lot of people in the world. But, well, Queen Elizabeth was a lady, so we can't fault her on that.
No, I'd agree with that. I'd 100% agree with what you just said, my friend. Got no issues. I mean, yeah, she was a lady, but at least she was at the end of that crappy, stupid, poxy, pointless empire crap that we had, which is something, you know. But yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Ambrosius, if I have to ask you, because clearly you sound like a Brit, what does the Queen actually signify, or what did she signify for you guys in reality, living there, as well as now Charles going forward? Penny, for your thoughts.
I think what she represents to us was that bulldog spirit, you know, with the war when we was getting bombed to crap, you know, Coventry, and I just think she had that spirit, and obviously she was impartial for 70 freaking years. How can you go through life being impartial? None of us in this space could be impartial because we've got opinions. So with that, that's what she meant to us. Now, as for this King Charles malarkey, I don't know what going forward he will give us, because his heart and soul in the cold light of day is about nature, and the environment and climate change. That was his drum that he bangs. But now, because of the situation he's in, like the Queen, she's impartial. So by rights, he's got no choice but to be impartial. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But by rights, he has to be impartial now. He can no longer bang that drum about the environment and we've all got to do what we've got to do.
Oh, thanks, Ambrosius. Just for everybody in the room, just in case you guys didn't know, but Queen Elizabeth's husband, Prince Philip, was an avid researcher and follower of the phenomenon. Just putting that out there. So, Prince Charles' dad was an enthusiast of the phenomenon, actually. I wonder how that will play going forward, if any influence at all.
Hey Zane, where are you from?
Hey, Logan, I'm from Johannesburg, South Africa, the crime capital of the flippin' world, man.
Oh
That's
right. You remind me. You know Daryl?
Yes, he's up in Mozambique. So I actually connected with him on Twitter now just recently. So he's not very far away. And if you listen to his accent, he's got a typical kind of South African accent as well. So yeah, I've been following that. There's a lot of stuff that actually goes on down here, but people only see it who are conscious of it. The rest of the people are all just having blinkers on, the whole time. So yeah, Daryl's stuff is amazing.
I mean, like when you say like a lot of stuff is going on, do you mean like the stuff Daryl's talking about with like the fires, or you mean other stuff?
No, not the fires. I mean, I think it's that time of the year right now. We are just coming out of winter, so there's a lot of dry grass. So wildfires are actually abundant throughout the southern part of Africa. However, when I say stuff is out there, I mean like so there's look, South African people are very aware of how can I say they are aware of the phenomenon, but they don't let it become consuming in any regard because most of them are more worried about their incomes and their social status and their work and all of that. But for those who are actually tuned in and who actually look up, they notice these things that are just questionable. And yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff like hovering little white balls and flashes that will react to you at night. I don't know. It's just it's a very quiet part of the world if you think about it from a sky perspective.
Here's a question for the room.
Yeah.
Anybody know where the most paranormal or phenomenon, UAPs, UFO activity is in the world? I wonder if there's ever been a study like where is the most reported?
What about that area in Norway?
The
I can't think
Skinwalker
where it
Ranch
is. Sorry.
reputation
No,
now.
he's talking about the Hezbollah lights.
No, I mean like overall, like I know I have a friend down in Colombia, and he says that in South America they see this stuff all the time. Like it's quite common down there.
Yeah. Those what's his name, Vinny, and I'm spacing on the other guy's name, but they made a documentary just now, right? About I think that place you're talking about in Colombia. It's like there's like this big mountain, and they see them like pretty much every day,
I
going like
always
in and
thought
out of this. It's called Phenomenology, I think, the name of their series.
I always thought America was like one of the most hottest spots, and that's for particular reason actually. I think more with regards to your advanced technology and military and nuclear arsenal and nuclear technology, specifically stemming from the first time you guys detonated a nuclear bomb. There obviously was a upsurge of UFO sightings. But second to that, from what I've seen, just over my own observations, is yeah, South America is next. But it seems to be a lot of places that has very old indigenous tribes that has a very high recurrence of UFO sightings. But that's just my opinion.
Can I
How
just
do you
say
report
something?
it? Like if it's an old indigenous tribe that has a lot of sightings usually, how is that reported? You know what I mean?
No, I think he means a place that has old indigenous tribes. Like, for instance, maybe the Polynesian Islands or Hawaii and stuff, where there's a lot of volcanic activity, where they're known to be seen as well. That's what came to mind when he said that.
So can I just say, if you don't mind, yeah. So you obviously know a lot. I love Stonehenge. I go there for many reasons, and Stonehenge definitely has an energy and a spirit. And I definitely say so. And what you're saying, 100%. Stonehenge. That's so basically, if you filled everything in and you took the stones away, it doesn't matter that space, that bit of land, because there's obviously aquifers under there and all that. Stonehenge is a magical place. So yeah, 100%.
Have you heard that story about all those people? I think it was like 100 people were there, and like there was some kind of weather anomaly, and they all of a sudden all disappeared.
The only thing I can definitely say that I can give you empirically is if you take pictures or you look outside the sarsen stones, there's nothing. But when you turn your cameras inside to the circle and you take pictures, it's like it's orb central. There's orbs like of every sight that you could ever imagine. So there's something about that space inside. I can't explain it, guys and girls. I can't explain it, but there's definitely something going on in there.
That's interesting. I wonder if isn't Stonehenge on the ley lines? And does anybody here have like any knowledge of the ley lines? I find it interesting. I've never really looked into it though. But all of these um, phenomenon sites tend to be along these certain lines.
Yeah, they all are. I mean, I have a map of Google Earth, and I have like a little filter that it's like it shows the ley lines all over the world, like wherever you want to see, like where maybe you're over one or something. But yeah, there's a line going through Stonehenge, and there's lines going through every site like that around the world, every single one of them. There's even one going through. I live over here in Southern California. We have like a little island called Catalina off the coast here. That's like maybe I don't know. You
I
can
want to
see it
visit
from my
there.
house. It's beautiful, but there's a ley line going right through the middle of the island. I discovered like a month ago. It's like wow, right through the middle of Catalina, they got one too. Surprise, no figure, huh? Go figure.
Can I just say something on Stonehenge, please, Logan, if I may?
Yeah, of course.
So you got to try and look at this. Like I said, like if you feel there's something about that space where those stones are, and the reason they brought the stones there was to there's an energy there. But what's so perfect about that space? You've got the summer solstice and the winter solstice sun are just perfect. Everything's just aligns perfectly, and I can't explain that. And also, I think another issue about Stonehenge, I think, is about the moon. They had something about the moon, and without a doubt, they were trying to, like, I don't know, create an energy or something there. But that space is just, I can't explain it. It's just, it wouldn't work if you put those stones and those circles and everything a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, it'd never work. But where it is, it's definitely something special, and that's all I can say, guys.
I have to agree with you on that. Um, just to add something with regards to North America and South America, and my earlier comment about native tribes or indigenous people. What set the North American and South American indigenous people apart was their, it's like kind of like their strong grasp on spirituality and awareness of consciousness, because they all believed, or many of them believed, that they were one, like for example, nature, but they all seemed to have the one thing in common, which was an expanded consciousness. And I don't know, I see some vague correlation between that consciousness and the sighting of all of these things. And I mean, if you go back to Skinwalker Ranch, I think that is in the Uinta Basin. It's like part of like the heart of Native American indigenous culture. So I don't know. I just feel that all of these places around the world are connected in some form or another, where there was a significant amount of consciousness that was focused in one specific point, and an occurrence of these, or the phenomena.
To be
Yeah,
honest with you,
if you
Son, I want to share something with you. Oh, sorry.
go ahead.
No, that's an interesting concept about the consciousness and indigenous peoples. What I found interesting just from observing indigenous peoples is these are some of the oldest passed on stories of human creation, or where we came from. And what I find interesting is in different parts of the world, like they all say the same thing, that we were put here or created by star beings who gave us knowledge. But what I find interesting is that the one peoples in different parts of the world point to different star systems. Like some say we come from Sirius, others say that we come from Orion, others say that we come from the Pleiades. I just find it very interesting how the stories are all similar, but the places of origin in the stars is different. Kind of says like maybe there's different star beings involved in it. And talking about consciousness makes you wonder, were some of these tribes imparted that knowledge of consciousness, and they actually did have a more connection with consciousness. It's kind of an interesting topic, I find.
You're 100% on the right path, Joseph. 100%. You're on the right path.
I mean, if I want to add something to this, right, and this is just something for you guys to think about. I'm not saying that it's right or it's correct in any specific terms, but let's look at the world, the earth as we know it, right? Wherever there was people and where people became aware, it's so strange because you would find that even in the most remote parts of the world in history, there was always an indigenous tribe or people that actually believed in a higher power. Now, let's rule aliens out for once, right? I'm not discounting them, but let's rule them out for once. Let's say if the interdimensional being theory is correct, then something seems to be connecting everybody to find some form of direction in some higher power. I'm not going to call him God, I'm not going to call her God, but something. Because look, I grew up as a Muslim, right? So in with Muslims, a lot of these idiots, they say that, oh well, if you don't believe in God or Allah, then you're not going to be taken into heaven. But my argument to them was, because I come from a multicultural background, was, so what about those people in the parts of the world that never ever got the message, right? How come they all have a compass that points to a higher power, something higher than them? Not God or whatever, but spirituality, or I don't know, could it be ET? Could it be interdimensional? But something that came along and showed people that you are not the be all and end all of creation, that you are simply just down there and there's something greater than you. I mean, that just amazes my, it's mind blowing to me.
I believe that's the connection that we all have that's going on behind the scenes. In the Hindu religion, I find that very interesting as well. That's one of the oldest religions. But in Hinduism, they refer to the gods as the physical beings that came down. But then above those gods, there's what's called Brahman. And by definition, the Brahman is the energy source